Today we're going to read a fun book. It's called How to Make an Apple Pie and See the World by Marjorie Priceman. Now, I want you to think about what we've learned this week in reading about the setting. And I want you to think about how the setting in this book changes. At the end, I want you to think about and tell an adult 3 different settings from this book. Here we go. Making an apple pie is really very easy. First, get all the ingredients at the market, mix them well, bake, and serve. What are some of the ingredients that she needs for the apple pie? She's looking at her recipe. She needs apples, flour, sugar, cinnamon, salt, butter, and eggs. Unless, of course, the market is closed. Oh, she can't go to the market to get all of her ingredients because it's got a sign that says they've gone fishing. In that case, go home and pack a suitcase. Take your shopping list and some walking shoes. Then catch a steamship bound for Europe. Use the 6 days on board to brush up on your Italian. So she's learning how to speak Italian. If you time it right, you'll arrive in Italy at harvest time. Find a farm deep in the countryside. Gather some superb semolina wheat. An armful or 2 will do. Then, hop a train to France and locate a chicken. So now she's headed to France to find a chicken. French chickens lay elegant eggs. You only want the finest ingredients for your pie. Coax the chicken to give you an egg. Better yet, bring the chicken with you. There's less chance of breaking the egg that way. Go to Sri Lanka any way you can. How is she going to get there? She's riding a boat. You can't miss it. Sri Lanka is a pear-shaped island in the Indian Ocean. The best cinnamon in the world is made there from the bark of the native corundu tree. So go directly to the rainforest, find a corundu tree, and peel off some bark. If a leopard is napping beneath the tree, be very, very quiet. See her getting the bark from the tree to make her cinnamon? Hitch a ride to England. Make the acquaintance of a cow. You'll know she's an English cow from her good manners and charming accent. Ask if you can borrow a cup or 2 of milk. Even better, bring the whole cow with you for the freshest possible results. Stow away on a banana boat headed home to Jamaica. On your way there, you can pick up some salt. Fill a jar with salty seawater. When the boat docks in Jamaica, walk to the nearest sugar plantation. Introduce yourself to everyone. Tell them about the pie you're making. Then go into the fields and cut a few stalks of sugarcane. Better fly home. You don't want those ingredients to spoil. Wait a minute. Aren't you forgetting something? What about the apples? Have the pilot drop you off in Vermont. You won't have to go far to find an apple orchard. Pick 8 rosy apples from the top of the tree. Give 1 to the chicken, 1 to the cow, and eat 1 yourself. That leaves 5 for the pie. Then hurry home. Now, all you have to do is mill the wheat into flour, grind the corundu into cinnamon bark. Grind the corundu bark into cinnamon. Evaporate the seawater from the salt. Boil the sugar cane. persuade the chicken to lay an egg, milk the cow, turn the milk into butter, slice the apples, mix the ingredients, and bake the pie. While the pie is cooling, invite some of your friends over to share it with you. Remember that apple pie is delicious topped with vanilla ice cream, which you can get at the market. But if the market happens to be closed, they're still fishing. You can eat it plain. So let's think back through our story and think of some of the settings in our story. On this page, the setting was on a ship or a boat. Here, she was in Italy in the countryside on a farm. Oh, here's at a train station headed to France. This is in a town in France, and you can tell because there's the Eiffel Tower there. Ooh, in this picture, she's in the jungle. Here she's on a farm in England. You can see the cows. Oh, she's on another boat in the ocean. And here she's on a sugar plantation. Do you see how all of these settings change every place that she goes throughout the book? All right, guys, see you next week. I hope you enjoyed this book.